Hello, everybody. Welcome to Talk About House. I'm Todd.
Eu sunt Oana.
So today we are going to talk about how to find an agent based on the language they speak anywhere in the country. We have built this very cool search engine. So Oana, tell the people where you're from originally and how you got here.
Eu am fost născută în România, în București. Și am crescut în București și am crescut aici în America. So as you can tell, I can speak Romanian.
Yes.
So the point of that was that it's important that you find an agent that speaks your language, right?
Right.
Because there's more to language than just words.
Mm-hmm.
There are things that are specific to the cultures, and there are things that Google just can't quite help you with, okay? One of the examples that I have is in Romanian, there's a word called față, which means face, and there's a word called fată, which means girl. Now, the only difference between that, they're spelled the same, that the T, one has a cedilla under it and one does not. So Google can't always do those things for you, can't always understand that. So it's really important that you have somebody, if you're not a native English speaker and you have a hard time with English, find an agent that speaks your language so that you're comfortable and you're able to understand everything that's happening and make good choices.
Now, one of the things you can do is we built a public search engine as part of ReferralCloud. I'll put a link so you can go check out ReferralCloud. But what ReferralCloud is, it's a public search engine for real estate agents. It lets agents find other agents for client referrals. But what you can do is you can select a market, like you can select Las Vegas, and then you can just go through the list of languages and pick a language. And any language agents in the platform that speak that language, for example, if you click Spanish or whatever, the Spanish-speaking agents will show up. Or if you need a Romanian-speaking agent, you click Romanian. And it was funny because I put in Romanian and I expanded the map out to the whole country. And we have a bunch of agents across the country who speak Romanian. So, especially in, for real estate where it's potentially a non-native English speaker, this is their first and their largest thing they're ever going to do as far as spending money is buying the first home. And we have a lot of people who have come here, and we actually had this situation once where one of our agents that worked for us came in and her clients were Romanians and they were trying to get something explained and they didn't understand it. So you literally went in and
and I explained. So, look, there are common languages like Spanish or French, which are much more broadly spoken as second languages. But then, there are also other languages that maybe are not as frequently spoken by realtors. So it's important that you have a resource where you can find an agent that speaks your language. So, please use ReferralCloud and help that person, or if you're that person, help yourself find an agent that speaks your language, because language is very important. And culture is very important. So that's another thing. Is culture is super important. It's very difficult sometimes to communicate with somebody your culture, even if you speak English really well. Sometimes it's difficult to get past that cultural barrier. And so that's another way that you can find somebody that you have a similar culture with and can understand your needs and what's important to you.
Yeah.
So if you got something valuable out of this video, please like the video, share the video, hit the notification bell. Leave us a comment down below and tell us where you're from. Tell us what's important to you about you having an agent who's a native speaker of your language. And we look forward to seeing you on the next video. Bye.
Bye.